Check 1, 2. We will be getting started momentarily. I'm excited for this one, though. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are trying to get audio from the game functioning, but until then, I have heard nothing but good things about Blueprints. Yeah. I don't know if anybody has been following this game online, but I was torn. I said, okay, are we going to do a normal podcast episode, or are we going to check out Blueprints? And honestly, the answer seemed to solve itself. I thought that Blueprints would no doubt be a much more exciting thing to try out for the first time, considering that many people are immediately saying that this is their personal game of the year. Now, it's still early. It's only April. We have a long time to go. But that does not exclude the wait. It's the best release of 2025 for a lot of people, which is pretty impressive to me. Now, I just wish that my audio would come through. And then we'd be having a really grand time. Welcome, Holly! Thank you for stopping by. I've played a few hours today. And do you have any early first impressions to share? Because I don't actually know what's so great about the game, if I'm being brutally honest. I understand it's a really cool game. I don't know if it's the story. I don't know if it's the gameplay. I just don't know. It's extremely chill. Good, alright, then I'm gonna have to make sure that I tone it down a bit myself, won't I? You need a notebook to keep... I need a notebook. Interesting. I mean, I have a notepad next to me. What I don't have is any audio at the moment, which will be problematic. Yeah? Probably. You could play your own music. For me, the music is a little too quiet, so audio isn't a big deal. Well, I have 0 audio at the moment. There we go. Interesting. Oh. Okay, I think we got something. There we go! Alright, I don't know why it has to work that way, but it's going to have to work that way for now. And if I'm not mistaken, my microphone sounds a bit wonky too, doesn't it? No. I know that I don't sound... Yeah, see, this is using what I suspect is my headset microphone. Yeah, see, this is using what I suspect is my headset microphone. And for some reason, OBS is not detecting my actual mic. Streaming problems, ladies and gentlemen. It's always a good time. Let's see here. Input. There we are. We change that there. We change... I have an echo. Yeah, we have to find out where that echo's coming from.
Okay. How about that? Are we fixed? We've done it! Beautiful. See, that sounds a lot better, doesn't it? Alright, we have game sound. We got no echo. Seems like everything is running according to plan. Let's switch over. Greetings! Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Blueprints. First impressions here as we jump in. Now, Holly, thank you for the heads up that, A, it's a chill game, which I could use a chill game. It's been a stressful week, but we'll hop into nice blank notepad here, just in case. I guess I'll need it for something, because this big old brain can't remember jack. So, let me just check one more time to make sure that the audio from the game... Okay, alright. I think that we're ready to hop into it. So we'll go right into a new game. I have zero idea what this game is about. I have not even heard about this game until the reviews started coming out, and then everyone was like, Blueprints, 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 Blueprints! Who's the Blueprints? I'm certainly not the Blueprints. We have the Blue Princess in chat, that blue number. Dogubomb. I've never even heard of Dogubomb. I don't know if this is a debut game, first release. I have zero conceptual previous knowledge of whatever this is. Let's immerse everything, shall we?
S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in, and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly.
I want to bequeath some land to somebody.
The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor.
It's right next to the courtyard! I see it right there!
Any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will,
just take a giant wrecking ball through the whole house.
Shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
Thanks, Herbert! What kind of uncle just says, yeah, you could get everything if you find the room? You dick. Honestly. I worked hard to be your nephew. I deserve a scavenger hunt. Look at me, I'm all ready to go. I look like I'm about to jump onto a safari. I mean, if we have some Jumanji type stuff going on, then absolute. I'm all here for it. 50 steps! Okay, I can see my mouse in the middle of the screen. Why can I see my mouse in the middle? Can I remove my mouse from the middle of the screen? I suppose not. Okay, well, if anyone gets motion sickness, you have a little mouse in the middle of the screen. Oh, nice house. Okay, we can't jump, we can't crouch, we can only walk and lightly jog. I would love to live here! This is actually where Amnesia: The Dark Descent probably took place, right here in this mansion. That's why there's 46 rooms. He kept the 46. It's a prequel to Amnesia! Oh, I have 49 steps left. Okay, I'm wasting steps. That's not good. But it's not actual steps, it's just a distance? Alright. Open only in the event of my death. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have found memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules for this commission covered in the fine print of my will I feel should bring your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate. No wrecking balls. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it's very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of the previous day. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half-century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies behind any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads. Abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. With all my love and best wishes, best of luck, Robert F. Sinclair. Herbert! Cheers to Herbert. I'll drink to that. Although you could have given me a bit of a... You must have blueprints to draft. Okay. And these are our blueprints. The Mount Holly Blueprint will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. You may access the blueprint menu by opening tab. Let's call it a day. I'm kind of tired. Entrance hall. Past the steps and beyond the grand doors, admission to Mount Holly is granted by the way of a dark and garish lobby, suitably called the entrance hall. From here, each guest's adventure begins. However, 3 doors that proceed onward do not always lead to the same adjoining rooms. I have an entrance hall. I have an antechamber. I have room 46, which is what I'm trying to find. Type, blueprint, objective. From its root meaning, the room before, all signs and paths point towards the antechamber. This mysterious sealed room, resting on the 9th rank, may prove, however, quite an initial challenge to even reach, let alone enter. Still, you can't help but draw a connection between this chamber and room 46. Rarity not available. So, I pick a door. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2 steps. Closet, get 2 items, or a hallway. And I could check out my map. Yeah? So I need to get to the antechamber. Let's get items. Aha, key. It's not a wrecking ball. Can shatter padlocks on locked trunks. It's not a wrecking ball, but it should prove worthwhile to get where I need to go. Plus 10 steps. Nook plus 1 key. Lavatory. Okay. Hello, Fark you! I'm playing this game myself. It's something I normally play, but I'm surprisingly enjoying it. That's what I've heard from a lot of folks, that it is game of the year. I don't think I need 10 extra steps, although I wasted a bunch going outside, but we're exploring, so let's see what we need, if anything, in the lavatory. Don't I look dashing this morning? Are these hints? Is this a hint? I suspect it might be. Okay. So this is everyone's game of the year so far, huh? I'm not feeling it. Can I open any cabinets or drawers? No? Okay, so I just wasted a room making a lavatory. Hello! Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose 1 footstep. When you no longer have any footsteps left, you'll be too tired. I must call it a day. Understood. Ace of spades, queen of diamonds, and a crowbar. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2 steps. Storeroom, plus 1 money! He's not feeling it. I think we should leave. Let's go. Let's not do a bedroom. Let's do a storeroom. But I just locked myself in. I think I just screwed myself, didn't I? I mean, I have a gem, but now there's no more doors to open, so I just ruined the whole entire run, right? Yeah, yep, Unless there's some secrets. Why would you have a painting of a paperclip? Herbert! What were you doing? Okay, I locked myself in a corner. So, we're gonna call it a day. Oh, my current inventory will have been reset. Okay, well, we wasted the day, ladies and gentlemen, because I locked myself into a corner. Total rooms 5. Pitiful bungalow. Steps taken 10. Yeah, we don't need a review that day. I don't think so. But now we know at least one room needs to be a hallway. I was wondering, day 2. So is the goal of this to do this in the least amount of days possible? Is that sort of where you're trying to get? Okay, so I have no more resources. What is the point of a laboratory? I feel like I should make a laboratory. I don't know why, but I have a hunch that I want the laboratory. Laboratory! A parlor. Ooh, puzzle piece. The corridor is always left unlocked. Let's make this the corridor, but a parlor might be good. But let's make this the corridor so I don't lose out. Yeah? And then we still get the parlor! Red rooms are the bad rooms? It feels important to have a bathroom in your estate. The statement appears on another box. The blue box is empty. The statement appears on another box. Oh, it's an actual puzzle. Okay. Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, you both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of this game when I found at the time And I have included with the letter all the details you would need to share with the guests should you be inclined to play. Always your friend. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false. Only one box has a prize, while the other two are always empty. And this is to open the box. What I know this puzzle. One is always true. One is always true. One is always telling a lie. And the way that you ask, the way it's usually done with like a sphinx, right? So the way that you, or two guards at a door, and you have to ask them a question, and you ask them which one is telling the truth. And when you ask them which one is telling the truth, the liar will say, wait, is it which one's telling a lie? Right? This statement appears on another box. The blue box is empty, and this statement appears. So one of these is true, one of these is false. And what else did it say? One of these is false. Only one box has a prize. Okay, so one of these is always true, one of these is always false. One of them always has. Huh. Okay. Well, this is going to just absolutely show all of my stupidity possible. Oh, dear God, I'm terrible. I am so bad at puzzles. Okay. That's fine. We're going to do great. Don't worry about it. One is always true. One is always false. Two of these say the statement appears on another box, which one of these has to be true, right? One of these needs to be true, because the statement does in fact appear on another box. And if one of these is true, then the other one also has to be true, which means this one has to have the key. But one of them is false. So the blue box is empty. That's false, which means the blue box has the key. Yeah? Because if this is true, then that also needs to be true. Which means that one's not true. It's the blue box. Hey! Ho! Big brain! You can't stump this guy! Until the next room, probably. Alright, red rooms are bad rooms. Red rooms are always bad. So does that mean you just sort of get an unlucky draw there? Breaker box, spare room. This is kind. Okay, I need another hallway though, because this will give me a dead end. So I can't do that. So I need to do either the spare room or the pantry. Might as well do the pantry, because that's going to give me extra money. But I need to keep an eye on this too, don't I? Oh, the goal is to get here. I understand what we're doing now. I get ya. I get ya. I get ya. Bridget, please pick up some more fruit before Friday. We have just been informed that we have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. They'll give us extra. Please spread them evenly. So we're gonna find fruit in the house. So again, I need to make sure that I have an extra. Ah! So she left some stuff there. We can't do the storeroom. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2 steps. So can you not just keep going back and forth to get +1 every single time? Can you not just cheese it that way? Because every time you enter a room... No, you would just break even. Because you enter the room, you lose a step, but then you gain 2. So you're +1, but then you leave the room, so you're -1 again. So you can't cheese it that way. Gotcha. Let's do the food for sale, yeah? Hello? Banana. Club sandwich. +3. +5 for every green room in your house. +15 steps. +3 steps. Let's save our money for now. You're a puzzle, ain't ya? I'm just gonna assume everything is a puzzle. This is a puzzle. The soap's a puzzle. The stove is a puzzle. The menu's a puzzle. There's a cat. There's cat food. There's no cat. It's a puzzle. Everything is a puzzle. I'm actually going to just move myself. There we go. A little bit more to the corner. Let's just move myself a little bit. There we go. There we go. Right there. Now a little bit up. There we go. There we go. Excellent. Alright. Blue equals cake stand. Well, that's really a cupcake stand or something. Dessert stand. Red equals tie. That's a puzzle. I know it is. I'm onto you, game. I'm picking up what you're putting down. View inventory of all items currently in the house. Security, and that gives us 2 ways to go. So does the hallway. Let's do security. That seems a little bit more beneficial. But now we're out of gems. I think we're doing pretty good. I think we're winning. Look at my little hat. Must have been watching One Piece. I got the knockoff version of it. If you do the washing up, you earn a gem. No playthrough is the same. All the room rewards are one and done. Gotcha. Hey, Tony, how's it going? Welcome. Can I complete this game without a notebook? I don't know. Look at all the rooms! Look at the piano. It's a puzzle. Oh, God. Write that down. Write that down! Door, ladder, piano. Zoom in, enhance. Me. Ooh, that's some delayed feed right there. Someone could break in the house, you won't even know it. Blue memos equals true, red memos equals lie. Ah! The cake stand is true! Sorry, I shouldn't get that loud. Beep boop bop, beep boop bop. I'm gonna write my next video script right here. The Elder Scrolls. No, it doesn't. Okay. Oh, that's actually really cool. It still does show you moving. That's pretty neat, actually. That's really cool, actually. Alright, neat detail. Neat detail. So that's why I lost steps before. It wasn't... Oh, hello. Welcome to Mount Holly Security. Good evening. We're gonna hack the mainframe. Keycard system. Security doors are within the estate. Can only be unlocked with an electronic. The keycard certainly... Keycard system? Set security mode? Security level determines the amount of keycard security doors that will be deployed. You should expect to see 1 to 2 doors with a low setting and 5 to 6. Is there a reason I would want a high setting? Potentially a high setting. This is a very interesting game. Potentially a high setting. Do I need multiple the amount of keycard security doors? But if I find a singular keycard, does that mean if I set it to high, I can get through a lot of the doors? Instead of needing individual keys. but then I'm really reliant on finding a key card. Let's set it to low. Offline mode locked. Change to... This mode determines the default setting the security doors will be set to if power is lost during a blackout. I have to worry about blackouts. As a general rule of safety, offline mode should be set to unlocked if any staff are working. Confirm. Back. I don't know if that security doors can only be unlocked. It's currently operational. Is that good? I don't know. Log into network. View estate inventory. The following is a detailed list of items currently in the house that have yet to be collected. So I'm missing one fruit because I could buy a banana. Good to know. Log into network. Terminal password. Password. Damn! Foiled again! Herbert is the... Oh. Cool Irby 42. Damn it! Okay. I don't suppose you wanted to leave a sticky note in a very obvious place, yeah? Like in the microwave! On the bulletin board. Oh. Oh, blue memos are true. Red memos are false. Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked. So it's locked. Keycards access security doors are more likely to appear in higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. So you need to hold on to your keys the further you go. Earlier on, you need a key card. But you can change that to high. So if you change that to high, then you'll find either more security doors further into the estate, which again, if you only need one key card, then that's good. You gotta be thinking with this brain. You gotta use this brain. It's on fire. Do you see the smoke coming out my ears? Staff notice. Terminal password. Oh, god damn it. What does that say? Fudge. Effective first week, payroll for all live out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically as your attendance will no... God damn this electronic generation. As your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call, it's doubly important that you bequeath to me your bequest to not fail to clock in. 2 of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch clock used to be, and in the laboratory. 2 of these terminals can be found in security and in the laboratory. I have the laboratory, not the laboratory. Is Dexter going to be in there? Probably Dee Dee. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed, as always, to Miss Babbage. Terminal password. Just wanted to make this as hard as possible. So this is rank 4. Why is it rank 4? It's rank 4 because we're in the 4th rooms, which means that there's going to be more... And I should probably go back this way, right? Because if I go this way, I might block myself into a corner. But I have 2 doors to go through. So this, I could arguably make a dead end if it's going to give me something useful, which in this case, boom. So now I have an extra coin, which means I can go back to the kitchen and buy the sandwich. But I need to be careful about that because the sandwich was worth 5 and I would only use 1 so far. So I'd net 4. Or I save up for the thing that does something else that I completely and utterly forgot. Interesting game. Okay. The Nook, a breaker box. Can't do the breaker box. I can do a Nook. I should do a passageway, right? Because it will give me 2 more directions to go. Although I don't have the gem requirement. Oh, and I can't leave. Damn. Okay. FarQ said, if you do the washing up, you earn a gem. I don't know if you meant in the kitchen, but I don't want to use the steps to go back now. Alright, I have 2 keys, which will become more prevalent later on. A journey noteworthy. As you continue, you may want to consider getting something to scribble your notes and observations. I got that. I did that. A pad, scrap paper, perhaps most fittingly, a journal will prove invaluable. You will not regret having beside you on your journey. Can I take that paper? Can I take one of these books? There's so many books that I could just scribble over. This is a cozy nook. I would love... This wasn't a doorway? That wasn't a door? Oh no! It goes to a dead end! No! Oh, I didn't think about the way it would turn and I couldn't do the cord. That was going to be game over anyway. Well, shoot. Oh, wait, the parlor. I could go back through the parlor. There's another door there. We're saved. But I'm not going to want to come here. So we go back this way. Let's buy... Oh, I need 8. A chef's salad. Oh, I wasted that. Oh, shoot. Well, okay, we're fine. Oh, an apple. Okay, I see a house. You're not gonna get the best of me. Not this soon, because I have a contingency door. Courtyard gives me 2 doors. Den. So and I could see what it does right there. Okay, so the courtyard would give me 1 way to go. I wish I could pull up the full... There's at least 2 rooms on this side, right? So I would have 1 additional room over here. Because it goes 1, 2, boom. So I'm assuming it goes 2 on each side. The den will give me 1 to explore. The courtyard will give me 1 to explore. Might as well... Is there a reason... The courtyard requires a gem. I'm about to lose... anyway, so I'm going to go with the door that requires a gem because I suspect that there's a little... Oh. No buried treasure? Really? Hey! Metal detector. What do you do? Greater chance at finding. Okay, sneaky house. This is very much like... Has anybody ever played the board game Betrayal on the House of the Hill? This is like... Somebody played Betrayal on the House of the Hill and said, let's make that, but you need to just get to the end. It's a phenomenal board game that I highly recommend if you don't have that in your tabletop catalog and you like tabletops. Fantastic game. Whenever you enter, lose 1 coin. But I don't have any coins, so that's a good one to do. Oh, and the room's gonna turn for me. Look at that. You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. Red is a bad room. So the laboratory is a bad move because I get literally nothing for it. But the den would be a good move. Let's do the den. We'll get a gem back. I think... Metal detector. What do we got? There's money around? Did you hide in the cushions? Money! And a gem. 1 singular coin. Well, thank you, Uncle. So that's why we wanted to go to the courtyard. See? Boom. Guest bedroom will give me 10 steps. I kind of need that. Rumpus room? I want to make a rumpus room, and I could go straight through, which I need to do. I need to do the rumpus room. Hello, rumpus room. Welcome to the house. I'm excited to go off and explore the rumpus room. Alright, gem requirement, an out of gems. Breaker box keeps coming up, and I think I want to do and see what's this all about. Right now we're at a stage where we just need to find... what the rooms do. We need to get a general understanding of the different things we can pull. Keycard entry system. Off. Gymnasium. Garage. Cabinet? Danger. Toggling may result in unexpected loss of floor plan functionality. Call DC power if you require admittance. Okay. VAC indicators. Do I have to get this all to one? That activates the two around it. Alright, I have zero idea what it's. That's definitely a puzzle, though, right? That's something I'm gonna have to solve eventually. The rumpus room has treasure in the rumpus room. Look at all the money! We're rich! Hello, Zoltan. Insert coin. Will you tell me how to do that?
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara.
No, you're Zoltan. I've seen you before.
And I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
No, just tell me how to do the other thing.
The image is becoming clear.
Is it? The rumpus room is interesting.
I see a boy.
I could look in the mirror and see that.
A boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something.
The 46th room.
Something he was told he would not find.
The 46th room.
I see a black cat tied to a red flag.
Red means lie.
I hear the wind blowing,
I'm onto you.
but the flag
Zoltan.
does not stir. I see a door marked by a rogue moon. A door that is always locked, yet has no key. It is the door you have been searching for. yet
That's room 46. It's on the
find.
beach.
A lost room beyond the dark waters. What you have heard here has been foreseen
Okay, so I'm just never gonna find the room,
by
so I
the
should just
great Alzara.
book it and leave. Thanks for your vote of
Until
confidence.
the dawn of the following day,
So I should
I will have nothing more to say.
come back to you. Okay, well, thank you, Alzar. You were very... You were certainly something. Can I get some music? You gotta wonder, they didn't put any music. Alright, spare room. Bedroom could be useful. East Wing Hall even more useful. Because I can go two ways. So, East Wing Hall it will be. Metal detector? Whoa! Uncle Herbert! Look at that statue! Who is that? Is that Hades 2 out there? Probably. The penguin lived here too. That's pretty cool. Okay. Whenever you enter a chapel, you're the bad room. You actually are good. Observatory. Earn +1 for each time you've drafted the observer. +1 what? I can't even get you if I wanted. Let's do the bedroom. It'll give me extra step. This door is locked. Stick it in there. I got keys for the dark. You cannot see floor plans. Oh. Well, that's going to be a dead end. You'll give me 10 steps, which I'm doing okay on steps so far. 2 items could be useful. Worried about this being a dead end, but I don't think I got to worry about that. So let's go for steps, items. Steps or items. I'm gonna go with items. Because the items might allow me to get more steps. Ooh. Ivory die. While drafting may use a die to get new plans. See? Look at that. We're not gonna fail after all. Can you start going off? Hello. Greetings from Reddington. Well, thank you. I don't feel very greeted. The penguin! He's around. Tissue box. Oh, no, you're a little origami. Look at the little origami. There's a lot of detail in these rooms. I do like it. Not quite. Oh, there's my next key. Not quite Naughty Dog level of detail, but this is really interesting. Spare room commissary. Items for sale. I have 8 coins, and that is the direction I should probably go in. Spare room sounds good. Commissary. Metal detector? Useless. Arcade! Can I play game? Can I play Street Fighter? Tekken? Nothing. Blue memos are always lies. The commissary will be closed from day 12 to day 16. No, it's not, because you're in red. With? Without. You don't have the password either. With stonks going up, we can expect... Ooh. Can't I just jump 50% off? Annual Maids Day. 2 days only. Day 20 and 21. Okay, that's the things we want to write down, ain't it? Alright, day 20 plus 21, 50% off. Commissary. Gotcha! Alright. Magnifying glass, a shovel, a set of gems for 10 coins. We could get a shovel. I don't have a shovel. We could get a magnifying glass. I don't have that. We could get 1 gem. So this is buy one, get one almost free. Let's get a shovel. Looks like it could be useful for digging. And I'm curious if the courtyard we want to dig. But I don't want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rooms back. Although if I'm going to do it. But I don't... Green room. Rarity standard. Drafted 1. Yeah, I don't know if I want to go back just yet. Because if I could find something to dig... and I'll probably lock myself into a corner at some point anyway. So my line of thinking is let's just keep going. And then eventually when I'm screwed, red momos are lies. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. So we want to go to the west wing. West wing equals unlocked. So does this change though? Is that just for this singular playthrough? That these memos, or is this for every subsequent I need to use this knowledge? That is the question. I see. Where are you? Where are you? There you are. Hello, coin. It is randomized. Okay, so it's not always that the West Wing is... Each day, a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been achieved. Opportunity to earn money and spread money. That'll lock me in a corner, though. The notes stay the same, but there are multiple rooms of the same variety. Okay, so the West Wing is always more unlocked. Good to know. Each day, a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been reached. Oh, I was supposed to be looking for, like, bananas and stuff, too. Shoot! Ding, ding. Green rooms do not cost... Oh, that's good for future-proofing, but I can't... Okay, so I'm gonna be locked in, yeah? I need to do the chapel. Spread gems in each green room. Can't do that. Need to do the chapel to continue. I'm paying my penance to be here. Oh, Holy One. Bishop. Are you a clue? Are you a clue? Will Jesus save me? Are you watching over? If I'm going to make it to the 46th room, then smite me now. If I'm not going to make it to the 46th room, then just smite me now. We're gonna make it. Okay. Drawing room we could continue. We're on rank 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have to get here before we can... We have to basically get to the antechamber, actually. Drawing room. You may draw new floor plans. West Wing Hall. Gem requirement. I don't have a gem. Might as well do the West Wing Hall. Gives me 2 ways to go. Metal detector? Hello. Out of respect for the late Lady Clara Espin, the West Wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask that staff members refrain from drafting them until this period of mourning. This is 15th, 1983. When does this game take place? The West Wing. Oh wait, West Wing. This is the West. We're in the West Wing. So we actually have an East Wing. We have a West Wing. So doors here are less likely to be locked, which I did not even pay attention to. Is there a limited amount of fruit in the whole game? If so, that's not good. Wine cellar. Ooh. Leads to a room color of your choice. Well, we don't have any gems, but this is worth 3. But this gives me a way to go to the side, but this is 3. Ooh. So the other... Let's do the gems. I don't know if that's... was a good move. Nope. Bad move. So always guarantee that you can just go in a direct... Oh wait! I have a redraw! Go! Yes! Spare room. Oh, delightful! Metal detector. 1, 2, 3. Detect me something sweet. Where are you? Oh, coin on the floor. There's more? Is it on the ceiling? Hello? Deposit box key. Oh, the plot thickens. We need to find a safe. Hello, Bobby Hawk. How's it going? Hello. Oh, you're nothing. Damn. If I finish the job, do I get an achievement? I'll paint the rest of the walls. Can I smash a hole? Didn't I pick up a hammer? Oh, I picked up a hammer last time. Oh, shoot. The house giveth, and the house taketh away. Where's my hammer? Just smash through the door. Okay, is there anything I can lose a coin? We could go to the. We could go back to the security room. Items for sale. I don't think a key was for sale. A magnifying glass was though, but I got 3 coins, which I think I needed 4. Plus 1 key. I already got the key. So we could go all the way back. Let's just... Why not, right? We're out of ways to go. That's just unfortunate. Do spare rooms commonly have locked doors? Take my coin. I forgot about this too. So now I have 2 coins thanks to the stupid chapel. Can't afford nothing because I'm poor. Can't even play any video games! Dang it. Alright. Hello. Can you give me a key? Can you give me a key? Any keys in here? Any keys at all? Oh! Wait, you were just sitting around? Oh, you would have changed the whole game for me. Okay, so you really do need to be a little bit more observant than it seems like I have been, because there was no indication that there was a gem there, other than just, you know, having eyeballs. You're not giving me any hints. I wanted to see if this was a diggable spot in the courtyard. Yes, it was! Okay! Oh. I could have gotten tons of rocks. This is worthless! Alright, we're back at the courtyard. We could go to the security room and see the whole bit of nothing. I probably screwed myself too because I'm very happy that I got this right. I probably screwed myself too because I put in a bloody bathroom. I was like, oh, the bathroom's gonna be useful. The tie is a lie. Something ate the food! Can't even buy bananas. Oh, I bought... Oh! Wait, I just bought a banana. Oh, I bought a banana. You can play with rocks. Yeah, Vault Key 233. I don't know what that means. The only other thing that I'm missing is... view estate inventory. Oh, I found everything, so there's literally nothing left to get. The only thing, I guess, remaining is the breaker room, but I have zero... Where was that? The breaker room I put... I thought I put down a breaker room. Did I not? The rumpus room. Oh, it was this, the utility closet, and... I don't know. Alright. Okay, so we get multiple red rooms. Shops. Okay, I see how this is working. There's a lot of rooms you could get. Okay, well, I guess we have to call it a day then, because we've severely... locked ourselves in. But I understand why people like this, because you're thinking, and it has the randomization elements that's just like, damn, that didn't work. Mid-sized villa. Look at that. And you have a different house every time, which is, this is pretty cool. But you have the randomization element, which I understand can probably get really, really frustrating just because you want to know what happens next, or you want to know you get stuck in a position that was just clearly not your fault, and there was nothing you could do. Like, that was an example where I was doing really well, I just happened to not have the keys. Although we know that the later rooms are more likely to need keys, so we need to store up on them earlier. I didn't find anything with a key card, though. Also, why does it take a step to go outside? And is there a reason I want to go outside? I don't have any inventory anymore, either. This is a very, very interesting game. So, I probably don't want to use the storeroom here. Like, you probably want to do that on the edges. Which would mean that the hallway would be the smartest pick. Because it gives me two ways to go. So, we'll open up the hallway. I feel like this should just be open by default. The pantry will let me go... This will give me 2 extra steps. Let's get the money. The money is a lot more valuable. And we have 2 dead ends. I don't think we need the bedroom because we'll be able to go over here and up. And we also... This is connecting. So this was probably a bad move, right? Because this doesn't gain us anything. Like, this maybe should have been the dead end. And we could have went around it easy. So I'm gonna go with the storeroom over here, but that will effectively... If I do the storeroom over here, it would effectively... You giving up already? Sucks to see. I got tired. I had to call it a day. What can I say? I get tired and stressed out easily. So if I do this, it basically locks me off from getting to the eastern side of the building. The closet would lock me off, but I get 2 items. This gives me 3 items, actually, which is very useful. But this could be 2 different types of... Is it going to be gems and possibly something else, like a shovel, I think? Well, this is a key. But we need the keys early. So the storeroom could be good. The bedroom gives me an option to get to the western side, though. I don't know if having a dead end this early on is the right move. So I'm going to go with the bedroom. Because at least now I can progress forward confidently. And if I need to go back, I won't end up screwed like I did last time. Because the earlier rooms are less likely to need keys. What are you? Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked. No, that's not true. We could do the parlor or the nook. We could do a puzzle, or we could do the key. We'll do the puzzle. And let's open up you as well. Storeroom, chapel. A courtyard would be unnecessary. And we also don't have any gems, so we can't do that anyway. So we're stuck with the storeroom, which sucks because now the pantry's just a dead end. Unless we do the chapel. Which this is a bad placement for the chapel because we're going to get 4 coins from the pantry, which will immediately lose 1. But I could get around it if I go into the pantry and then if I find a way around through the parlor. But I can't make the courtyard, so I'm stuck with one of these 2. So it probably is smarter before you make a new room. No, I don't know if it is because then you have to go in and then back out and then up. This will be a dead end. This will lose me money, but it gives me 2 ways to go. Each and every... Yeah, every time. Whenever you enter the chapel, I get that. I'm just deciding because the chapel will give me 2 ways to go. I could go from the pantry or up from the hallway, and potentially I can circumnavigate that either by going through the bedroom or the parlor. So I could possibly get around it anyway. But then at least, no matter what I do in the parlor or the bedroom, I'll always have a way to go up. The chapel is good. The storeroom gives me stuff, though. And I would like stuff. I think I'm going to do the chapel because it provides accessibility. Which... I'm not happy about, but... Alright, here we have a puzzle. The box... Oh, it's different. This box is the black box. So we have 1 false statement. This box is the blue box. We have another false statement. The box that claims to be the black box has the gems. Is the puzzle the same? At least 1 box. Okay, so... This is true. The box that claims to be the black box has the gems. Little unusual that the answer was the blue box both times, but I'm not going to complain. Hello, Herbert! Your game is tantalizing, but quite fun. The question is, do we want to go up? I think we should go up. Drawing room, gem requirement. A nook will completely screw us. Corridor is always left unlocked. Corridor will allow us to progress. Let's go with the corridor. But before I do that, I'm going to waste some steps and I'm going to go claim the pantry. I want to claim the money in the pantry. I'm going to take this apple, which gives me back the steps, which is good. And then I also wanted to check out the bedroom. Greetings from Reddington. I don't suppose you've left a gem on your chair or under the bed. Under the pillows! Hello. Okay. Commissary items for sale. We could unlock the commissary. We could unlock the billiard room, which would go... all of these will go to a dead end. But that's okay, because we have both the corridor and the chapel. So we have 2 ways to progress. So I'm going to unlock the... spare room, perhaps? To give me a 3rd way? The billiard room will give me a puzzle, which will give me something else to do. I love this game. This is fantastic. I'm thinking so good! Okay, 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 okay. Do we want the commissary to be all the way back here, though, too? Like, it's going to be kind of worthless. If I get coins, I need to come all the way back. Let's just say, hypothetically, you can only have one of each room in the house, which I'm guessing is the case. We'll do the spare room here. Makes the most sense. And we'll progress instead of going back through the corridor. Kitchen, food for sale. Storeroom, dead end. A living room. Living room would be good. +1 gem. Storeroom would also be fine. Food for sale would be good as well. Plus this will give us a new way to go. Is this a good spot for the kitchen? We have 0 green rooms. What is the goal for this game? The goal for this game is to get here to the antechamber. That is the main goal. But as you can see, we get across locked doors, by which we need keys. We need electronic key cards. We need gems. We need monies. And we need a bunch of tools that we could randomly find to help us get around faster. Right now, I'm going to go with the gem. So we lay out different rooms, which allows us to progress in a multitude of directions. This we could probably make a dead end. Billiard room will let us go backwards. Breaker box, closet for 2 items. Let's do the billiard room, actually. Why? Because we can make this the dead end, and it's not a big deal. Should not YOLO play it. You should absolutely YOLO play this game. Alright, so we have a puzzle. Do we get any hints for the puzzle? It's going to involve the pool table, won't it? It's going to involve something with this. Yeah. It's a nice pool rack. Okay. Plus, minus, times, equals, dart. Is that equals? I don't know what green dart means. Oh, that's the number that this dart needs to go. Plus, minus, times, divided by. It's going to involve these pool balls. Can I play pool? I can't play pool. Is it going to involve... Oh! Oh! Wait a sec. The dartboard isn't a super hard puzzle, easier than most in the house. Well, what I'm guessing is this... Well, this blank plus blank. This is the position of the... I assumed that this would be, this is 15, 13, so I thought that it would be like 15, 13, but then why would you have a plus? Can I... Oh. Okay, I think I get it. Okay, so it was the number, and then it was plus. So it's 12 minus... This is worth 10... This is worth triple points, right? So that's 30 minus 12? $17? No. 2. 6 plus 5. 6 plus 5 is 11. Oh, is it just going to be 12 minus 10? Is that what it's going to be? 12 minus 10 is 2? Okay. So 12 minus 10 is 2. 7 times 4 is 28. What? Seven times 4 is 28. It has something to do with where these are, doesn't it, then? To know which to do. So I did plus, I did minus. So it was... But this doesn't line up. Okay. Plus minus times divided by. But how do I... I mean, that just went in order. Plus then minus times. But is that not it? Well, it's not going to be divided by because you can't get a decimal either. So it's either going to be 11 or... 3. But I want to know, what I want to know is why. Why would it be 11 or 3? I mean, plus or minus, but how do I know that it would be plus or minus? I mean, this was, if we're going 1 plus minus, these are both in the 4th slot. Nothing's in the 3rd spot. Where's the dart that would go in the 3rd? They're just missing. So... I'm gonna go with 11? No. 2, 11, 2, 3. Okay. Oh, because it was yellow. Yellow meant minus for some reason. 6 times 2, this is going to be multiplies, right? Or it's going to be divided by. So this is, you could process of elimination your way through this. So this is going to be, I'm going to assume this is times. So 6 times 2, 12. Yep. So if this is times, this is minus, this is plus. Divided by would be this one here. I have no idea how you're supposed to know that. I mean, plus is the inner ring. Minus is the middle. I don't know how you're supposed to tell that, but... So this is... God, wait. Well, my logic's not holding up now because... My logic is not hold. No podcast today, Red. How's it going? No, I wanted to check out this game because everyone's saying it's game of the year, and so far it is actually incredible. I am absolutely going to be hooked on this. I'm not going to stop playing this. I'm not going to stop playing. Notice how I'm barely interacting with chat, which is the worst thing you could do while streaming because I'm just so much here. I'm just like, what is going on? Don't give answers, Fark. I saw that there was another number type. I don't want spoilers. I'm just trying to figure out how this works. So 7 times, it's not gonna be 7 times 10. It's not gonna be 9 times 10. But it could be 9 minus 7, which is 2. And then times 10, which is 20. That makes the most sense, right? Or alternatively, I guess it could be 10 minus... No, because this would have to be times. That's the only one that makes sense. Because 10 minus 7 times 9 doesn't work. You can't do 9 minus 10, obviously, but you wouldn't. This has to be multiplied. So it has to be 20. Oh, keycard! Yes! So now we would want, because we found the keycard, we're going to want to find the security room and make more doors. We want to make more doors electronic, because if there's more electronic doors, now we have the key card, which means we can progress. This we want to be a dead end if possible. We don't mind if it's a dead end, because that can't go anywhere. Closet 2 items, storeroom 111. Let's get the 2 items from the closet, because we'll find a key, which is useful, and each time you collect 3... Interest! Oh, my little money banker brain is just exploding. I get interest now. Ah, I should have came here first before the pantry. Why didn't you warn me, uncle? Where's that picture of him? I can't go through the rooms to go look at him. Nice padlock. So we have 1, 2, 3 potential ways we can go. That interest can pay for all the times I'll need to go through the chapel. Do we want the Nook? The Nook is good. We're going to get more keys as we progress further, so it's a good room to have. The drawing room is also good because it lets us connect back to the western side of the building. And then we have a way to get around the chapel, which is exactly what we were looking for, but we don't have a way to continue north other than if we get lucky from the drawing room. Or we get to go through the corridor. But honestly, if we can loop back, if we can make it so that we have a door that goes north and south, which will allow us to get through back to the chapel to get to the corridor, that's actually incredibly useful, isn't it? This gives us 10 steps, though. That gives us a key. I'm going to go with this only because I think the key is useful. I'm going to save the corridor and the chapel both as contingencies. Have I looked at you? Noteworthy. You tell me to bring... I was going to say, watch that, need a key. For each time you've drafted an observatory, coat check. Check 1 item and retrieve it on... Oh! That's really useful if I plan on... am about to lose. I'm gonna do the observatory because that's really interesting, though. So is this every time I draft an observatory in perpetuity? This book contains a complete star base, a list of constellations. Depending on the number, it's okay, there's plenty more. Let me suffer. Yes, I want to suffer. I want to be miserable. This book is a solid base, will help you easily identify the North Star, +1 gold. Oh. The twins, 2 trunks. Oh, this is a good room. Oh, when you get +1 star. Oh, it is every time you come. So this gives you... Oh, that's so clever. I just got a smudge on my glasses, god damn it. That's really cheeky. So right now, if I do the constellation, I'll get 1 gold, but the next time I come off, and you can do it up to 20 times. Okay. So, honestly, is it worth doing now? Probably, right? Apples are extra delicious today. Oh, so I just have... I don't need to actually identify anything. I have... Oh. Nope. Is there a point to that? Is there a point to any of this? Is there a reason I should be here? Can my uncle just give me my fortune? I think I broke it. Oh no! Oh wait, is it just the side? Oh, it's just the side you look on. Okay. Gotcha. Up! Get out my way. And up one more time probably, right? Why can't I jump down this? I'm wearing a little adventure hat on my back. You'd think I'd be able to get... Okay, so if I look through this, then what I'm going to get is +1 gold. So I'm gonna get +1 gold because, honestly, North Star. That's not very useful, and I guess it helps me get stuff. But every subsequent time, am I going to get +1 gold and then everything else as part of it too? It's a good question. I do have... Oh, shoot. I just wasted steps. Because there's another room in the observatory. Whoops. That is not the way to play this game. Okay. Utility closet. Lavatory is not good. Passageway right in the smack middle of the house almost. For 2 gems. Or the breaker box. It has to be the passageway, doesn't it? Like, this is arguably the most useful spot it could have been. Any secret bricks? Any puzzles? No? Uncle, you've disappointed me. Commissary, items for sale. This is probably a good spot for the commissary because it's more in the middle. But I don't have gems, so I can't do that. Shoot! Alright, +10 steps, maybe. Storeroom, +111. I like that better. Okay. Alright, so now is a good time to save and go. I know this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is a huge waste of rooms. Especially if I have to end up coming all the way back through the house. Oh, I get 2 extra steps for walking through there, though, so it's not the worst thing in the world. That's a good place for that bedroom, actually, then. We don't want to go through... The chapel will save us a room, but I don't want to pay the money. Because I'm cheap as hell! Because my grandpa didn't leave any damn coat. My uncle. Greater chance of finding items. This room counts as 2 bedrooms. Why would I want 2 bedrooms? Doors are less likely to be locked in the West Wing Hall, so I want to save that for further up. That requires 2 gems. Shoot! West Wing Hall can be good. This room, why would I want 2 why do I want 2 bedrooms? I already have a bedroom. Is it because I get 4 steps for going into this room? Probably not, right? But that's what the bedroom does. I have to test it and find out, don't I? I'll find out later. Let's do the hall. These windows are all boarded up. Security room. Yes. Good. Because I want to set more things for... But we're going to run into... Wait, how does that work? We're going to run into less automated doors as it goes further, but I've done, like, almost everything here, and I haven't seen a single one. But we found the key card, so... There's nothing to find. Keycard system. Keycard system settings. Set security level. High. Offline mode. The default setting, if the security doors will be set to. If staff are working, it should be set to unlocked. So, unlocked is better, I think? And I don't know what the password is, and I don't know how to find the password based on... Access levers. Where would I find access levers? I need access levers. There's no reason to go through the chapel. Continue through the west wing, I guess. Now I'm out of oh, shoot. Okay, so it has to be this to make up all the steps I need to go back. Okay. Sinclair, I just wanted to write you a quick... I love this game. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen. It was well worth the wait, as I always enjoyed your mathematical puzzles, and appreciated that I didn't know the rules of darts to play your variation. Well, that was a hint for the room I already solved. Thank you very... Nothing. Thanks for nothing! Alright, Oh wait, am I locked in? I'm locked in again. I'm super locked in again. No, I have the passageway. I have the passageway. I have the passageway as a last bastion of hope. I already went the long way. Okay, alright. I could have saved 2 rooms, I think, if I went. But this will give me +2 anyway. So what would the bunk beds have counted as? 2 of these or 2 of these? Because +20 steps, very useful. Okay, you're my last hope, door. Come on, door! Laundry room, dead end. Gem requirement, East Wing Hall does work. That's a dead end. That will launder currency. But I can't do that anyway, but that's interesting. Alright, we go through the East Hall, which is fine. Because we still delay the inevitable. Conference room. Whenever items would be spread throughout the house, they are placed in this room instead. Oh. A meal is served if we reach rank 8. Well, we're not going to reach rank 8 if we don't have the right stuff, right? So... But this would be good. This is just, you're betting on making it to rank 8. This, you're betting on finding the right rooms. I'm gonna go with the... I mean, the security is all the way down there. So you probably want to wait to get security as well, just because... You want... If something spreads through the house, you want to know how much it spread. And potentially where? I don't know if it tells you where. We'll go with the dining room. Dinner time, please! I'm starving and my legs are getting so tight. And there goes my last key. We have 0 gems, and we just got screwed. So, we could do the coat check, because this is going to be the end of it. So, or we could find out what the bunk room does. Let's do the coat check, because we're going to lose anyway. Ding ding! Key card, so we don't have to do the billiards room again. Is it always the key card you get from the billiards room? Because the billiards room... No, it's not. Okay, I was going to say, because the billiards room is useful anyway because it's a 2. It has an entrance and an exit. Not always key card. Okay, alright. So checking the key card could be very useful. The coin purse is good as well, but 1 extra coin for every 3 coins. I think the key card is more useful because... I don't know. The coin purse seems less common though. It seems if you're going to find any item, it would be the key card. I think. But I haven't found any electronic doors. I don't know where the electronic doors come into play. So I'm going to do the coin purse. I'm going to do the coin purse, if for no other reason than I think at the moment coins are more valuable for the sake of discovery. Because the less I have to worry about money, the more that I can pick out all the different rooms. But I did definitively lock myself in, yeah? Which this is the frustrating part, right? So you're doing fine, I have plenty of money, but I didn't unlock the rooms that would have let me spend the money, so I guess that's my issue. But I do have the observatory, which is a little bit more useful. But there's the random part of it. So you are sort of relying on the RNG to just get you through. Like, it doesn't matter how cleverly you build the house. The RNG might you could get to the very end here and it just goes, nope, you got the wrong room. And you go, well, shoot, I guess you probably could have, you know, hoped that you had the die. But you might have needed to die before. And we're still in the discovery stage, right? So we're still finding hints, such as the red cards and the blue cards. Memos. We're still finding hints. And we're still learning the rooms, because so far we only have... if I go to the house history... This is pretty cool. This is pretty cool, actually. And then you can see the differences. Oh, it doesn't... Does it build it? I mean, these are both the same. But I have the observatory here. It's pretty neat. So I actually got more rooms last time, and I got further. But... yeah, we're learning all of this. And then obviously 46 is... So we have 2 bedrooms. We have a lot of hallways. We only have 1 green room. Only 2 out of all these shops, which I did find other shops I didn't unlock. And there's plenty more red rooms to discover as well. Okay. Billiard room. Immediately a puzzle. Immediately a bedroom. A den, which goes into 2 different directions. The den is the most useful in this spot. So we'll go with the den. I think it's good to open up all these doors before you start going through. That's gonna kill us right off the get-go. This is good because it's just a boom, a beeline straight up. So I'm actually gonna put the spare room there. Because it immediately gets us to rank 3, no matter what. And then the billiard room, that's a very good spot for the billiard room. So boom, that's a really strong start, I think. That's a really strong start. So I'm going to do the billiard room first, only because it's more limited in where we can go. But I'm assuming this is going to be... Is it going to be the exact same? No! 4, 5... This is 8? Okay. 5 plus 13... This was minus? That's 17... 11? Nope. 5, 8. This was minus, right? So 13, is it going to be 13 minus 6 would be 7 plus 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. 12. What was this one was multiply. So does it I don't know the order that you're supposed to do this in. That's kind of the issue. So like 10 times 3 minus 4 doesn't make any sense. So I'm going to go 10 minus 4 is 6 times 3 is 24. That doesn't make any sense. So 4 minus 3, that's 1 times 10. Or plus 10, excuse me, that would be 11. Nope. 2, 8. What'd I say this one was? This one was 13 minus 6. 7 plus 5. So it was something 8, 12. 6 times 4 is 24. That doesn't work. But this is plus. Wait, but this is... Is it... Oh, wait, I'm so stupid. 10 minus 4, because that's in the... Alright, so it's this one first, this one second, this one third, and then if there's a fourth, it's going to be the outer ring. So it's going to be 10 minus 4, 6 times 3, 18. I get it now. So this is going to be 20 minus 14 is 6. 18 again. I get you. And we got a key. Silver key! Life has many doors, Ed boy. That's what I do. I spawn all the doors. Yeah, that seems to make the most sense to me as well. But we got a rare key, which is good. Hallway, nook, parlor. Parlor doesn't get us anywhere. Nook doesn't get us anywhere. Hallway lets us at least go forward. But we don't necessarily need to go forward. So we could use this for resource generation, in which case, because we have 2 ways forward, both the spare room and the den. I mean, it's always good to have a third, because I locked myself in twice already, but I'm going to go with... Although we should get keys early on, shouldn't we? Although this might have a key in it. No, it's always had gems. The parlor always had gems. But 2 gems is good. 2 gems can help us get a rare room. And I'm willing to bet that I could work with those 2. Oh, this is unlocking a door with the silver key. So do I still only get 1 of those, or can I do that multiple times? This box is the white box. That's 1 false. This is the black box. That's 2 false. The blue box contains the gems. Why is it? Is it just always... Can I take this magnifying glass? Oh! Inspect documents more closely. What am I looking for? I'm really zooming in. Ooh, 1, 2, empty. Oh, ooh, ah. Will there be a clear time to use this? Oh, he's your friend? I'm assuming there'll be like really tiny something. We'll need to zoom in on that. Okay. Blue box. Is it always the blue box? I've always got the blue box. Open sesame. 2 gems. Can I take this out? No. Okay, so let's go to the den. The den gives us the most... Gem! Walk-in closet. 4 items?! Whoa! Don't mind if I yes? A baseball bat. I could beat someone up with. Hello. Ooh. Oh. Oh. What you got? What you got? You got something in your hair? You got something in your eyeball? Something on your lips? In your nose? That smudge is a puzzle. No puzzles there. Gain an additional effect of oh. Is this another silver key too? No, regular key. God damn it. Alright, so that's 2 out of 4 items. Can I put on some shoes? I want a walk-in closet in my house. Can't afford a house with a walk-in. I can't afford a house, period. Alright, so I got 1, 2... That wasn't 4 items. Unless the coins... Was it 3 coins each counted as 1? If so, I'm not gonna say I'm disappointed. But... I'm not happy. Okay. Alright! Off we go! Adventure! The house awaits! Leads to a room color of your choice. Pantry. Leads to a room color of your choice. I don't know what the secret... Oh, okay. So that is an automatic way to continue forward, too. Which means I have 2 ways to go forward. I could go through the secret passage. I could also do the pantry. I'm thinking the pantry. Pantry will give us another 4 coins. I'm not going to actually pick them up. What do you give me? 5 steps. I'm not actually going to pick them up. Clues? Chinkies. 5 apples. I'm not gonna pick them up in case I find the coat check. Because if I find the coat check, that's a good room. Yeah, definitely that. If I find the coat check, then I could pick up those coins and I automatically get 5 coins instead of just 3. There's 2 dig spots this time. Unless I missed a dig spot before. I had an item last time and I don't have it now. House? Kitchen. Nook. West Wing Hall. I will need keys. Food for sale is good. West Wing Hall lets me progress. West Wing Hall likely doesn't need keys, and I have a silver key. This gives me a key. I don't think I need a store just yet. I think you probably want to wait for the shops to be further up, because at that point you've accumulated so many coins. So I'm going to go with this, lest I get stuck in the spare room. I think you kind of want to save these for the midway point. Or do I want to do the Nook? I'm doing the Nook. I'm doing a Nook. I'm doing a Nook. I'm doing a Nook. Don't know if the Nook was a good idea, but we're doing it. Commissary. That's bad. Storeroom. That's bad. Utility closet. You got to be kidding me. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is bad roll. This is just bad luck right here. Breaker box. I mean, the breaker box is in and of itself a puzzle, right? That I just didn't take the time to solve. Items for sale. I don't want to get the commissary yet. That just seems a little useless at the moment, to be honest. I mean, the gem is useful. I guess, I don't like that. That was a bad roll. Keycard entry system off. Garage. Sure, flip that on. VAC indicators. This one, I don't understand. I mean, if it's red and I click it, it turns to purple. What if you're green? If you're green, and you're green, and you're green... Red and blue make purple. So now I got 2 purples. Purple. Purple. Oh, I just had them all blue, I think, for a second. So this turns one off. I don't even know. I don't know what the objective with this is. Unless it doesn't matter. Unless this is not actually a puzzle and it's just sort of... Because, I mean, you got blue rooms, green rooms, and red rooms, right? Purple room and purple rooms. You got bedrooms as well. So those probably represent the rooms? Maybe? I don't know. I have no idea what that... I have 0 clue. Well, I'm too dumb. Alright. Do I want to save these coins? I have to bank on the fact that I'm going to find the coat check early. Which is a pretty big gamble because I don't want to have to run back. I'm going to. Because we're still in the learning phase. And when you're in the learning phase, you want to play a bit riskier. And of course I find the code check. That doesn't matter because it's going to be a dead end. Oh, dear Lord. Alright, we need the drawing room. Did that cost a gem? That cost a gem. So this could have absolutely screwed me. Can I call my dad to pick me up? Drawing floor plans. Investigate. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans. You must select one. However, these are some items and rooms that will allow you to redraw. There are some items and rooms that will allow you to redraw if you don't like what you got. I already know that. Herbert! Ugly painting. Hire a different artist. He sucks. You have a horrible taste in art, too. So I could just redraw these as much as I want or one time. Because that's useless. That's fine. One time. Good to know. Okay, let's do the commissary, I guess. And you shall be one time per room. Security, I don't think I want to do security just yet. Bedroom is going to get us into trouble because we're going to be locked in. So it has to be security. I can't do security. I don't have a thing. Let's redraw and hope for the best! Alright, corridor is good. I'll take a corridor. Corridor. What do you say? Commissary will be closed from day 12 to day 16, but that's a lie because it's on a red. Did I buy anything? Salt shaker. Key. Shovel. Oh. Shovel would be good because I could buy that if I go back and get the money. But I'm saving it. I'm saving the money. Observatory. This will be... chapel will give us literally nothing. That's literally useless. Observatory is... I don't have a gem. Damn it. See, this is just unlucky. This is so I get my 2 steps. Chest! Open! Please give me some hope! That was really good, actually. That was really, really good. I'm gonna take these coins because it gives me 6. I could buy salt for how salty I'm about to get if I lose whenever you eat food. Wait, what does it do? Gain and extra. Oh, I need that to cover all of the salt I'm going to have because I almost locked myself in again. Bedroom, dead end. Kitchen, could use... Whenever you draft a bedroom... Oh, that's why you would want... See, I already got screwed. I need to use my dice already. That's why, because whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5, and if that counts as 2 bedrooms, you'd get 10 from that. So that's really good. I need to already use one of my dice. Locksmith, keys for sale. That's useless. Chapel would be the most useful, actually. Unfortunately. I don't have enough gems. I just don't have enough gems. I need more gems. So we'll do the chapel. I'm going to run back. I'm going to get to the pantry. I'm going to take those coins so that I don't possibly need to come back again through all these rooms to get it. We're getting a little bit far to have to come all this way back to claim a measly 4 money. And I suspect we're not going to find the coat check at an opportune time. So salty! That's right, Bobby. I'm not salty yet, but I'm about to be. It's gonna come. As I pay 1 coin for the god that's not helping me through this! What does the special key do? Lead to a room with many doors. So we want to do that. Hopefully this door is locked. This is a good spot to use it. Rotunda can rotate. Weight room, lose half of your steps. Oh my god. Whoa. Oh, dad, I don't want to lose half my steps. This is probably stupid. Gem requirement 2. I'm thinking closet because I'm really not doing good with items at the moment. And 2 keys. And a silver key immediately! Thank you! Whoever's watching. Oh, that's the logo of the game right there. That window. Oh, -2 because I want to play basketball like a big moron. I got distracted by so many balls. Dark room, boudoir, guest bedroom. I need the steps, but this gives me another pass. Wait, oh shoot. Boudoir. That gives me 2 ways I can go, and I could actually go backwards, but I can't see the floor plans while drafting this room. So I pick a room at random. Could be good though, actually. Honestly, could be really useful, because that gives me 2 directions to go. That gives me 1 direction, but that direction is forward. I'm gonna take the risk. I'm gonna take the risk with the dark room. You'll give me many doors. Many doors would be most useful in the dark room, so I'm not gonna do that. Oh, but if I come back in here, I lose 2 steps! Where's the salt? It's coming. Alright, the special key would be useful if this door is locked, because then I'll have boom, boom, boom. And I could use one of the hallways that I haven't used yet. I haven't used any hallways, actually. So we'll use a regular key here. Kitchen, food for sale. Hallway counts as 2 bedrooms. This is useless because I have 0 money and I have 0 gems. That's useless because it just leads to 2 dead ends. So bunk room it has to be. And I got literally... Oh! Okay, no, I got 2 gems. That was a lucky spawn. Oh, can I play Atari? I can't play any video games. you? How have you lived in here for so long? You're so cute. Who won this? This would be my... Who let me have a fire pit in this house? Camp Colonel. Hey, buddy, you gonna go on the wheel? No? Is that a mini version in his food bowl? His food bowl only looks like a mini version of this room. Okay, minus another 2 steps, I know, because I gotta play with all the balls. Ooh. Oh. So you want, this is a, you want it online. Okay. Okay, please be locked. Yes! Silver key! Exactly what I wanted. Oh, fudge. Not what I wanted. But it's gonna have many doors, right? That was the whole thing with this key. So there's a good room to use it in, too, for that reason. We're gonna go with the middle option. Because I'm indecisive. What does this lead to? Conference room. A red note. Honestly, I think we're doing okay. We're almost at the end, but I feel like I'm gonna get screwed at some point. The safe code is not 9083. Safe code does not equal 9083. I don't know why I need to know that it's not 9083 when it's a 4-digit combination and can be literally anything else. Spreading items. Any secrets? Some special rooms allow you to spread items throughout your house. When items are spread, they are immediately placed in several of the rooms currently on your estate. However, if you have a conference room, they are gathered here instead. Well, I haven't had any of that because I don't have any luck on my side. The kitchen. Kitchen is good. Food for sale. Boudoir, bad. Bedroom, extra steps. I want to make sure I can progress, so kitchen it is. I know that's one of my gems, which probably not the right move. And I don't have any keys. Can I do the dishes? Ding ding. Paint is true. I don't know what this means. But it said red beer is false. Beer, the beer is a lie. I could buy a banana. I could buy 2 bananas. For every red room plus 5 steps. I have 3 red. That's 15 steps right there if I find 1 more money. The main course is served only in the dining room. Do I have the main course? Do I have the dining room? I didn't make the dining room. This is locked. No, that's locked. That's an electronic key card, which is powered down currently. I don't have... I have a commissary. Tomato soup. That's really useful to get, actually, right here. I just need to find another coin. Plus 15 steps. I don't need to spend the 8 on that. Okay. Do you have any money? Can I smash some jar... Is this like the bear? Spoilers for the bear. Sorry. At least that wasn't locked. I can get the coin purse, which would lead me to the dead end. Storeroom, which would lead me to a dead end. But I get a key, which would let me go through the conference room, but that takes me further away. Oh, we're getting really, really tight here. I don't need the coin purse. I don't need the coin purse. The observatory will give me something, I think, helpful. The storeroom is a dead end. We need to be able to continue. I could redraw. No. This. Are you already pointed for me? Good, I don't need to realign you. I can use a telescope. What does a telescope gain an additional effect for each constellation observed? So I'm going to observe another constellation. Now we have 2. A pair of chests has been added to the entrance hall. But can I use the telescope? The telescope... So now is there 4 chests in the entrance hall? Or did I just completely and utterly screw myself? Can I look at other constellations? What if I... So I can't go back. I cannot go back. Yeah? I can only... observe. I can only go forwards with this. Wait, did I get a coin? I don't... How many coins did I have? Shoot, did I get a coin too? No, because I would have gotten 2 coins, right? I was at 4. Yeah, I was at 4 because I needed 1 more to get the soup. So I can only do each of these once. Which means you gotta kind of use it a bit sparingly, I guess. So there's 2 chests all, but I gotta go all, I have 10 steps left. There's 2 chests in the entrance hall, which would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 steps right there. I can't even make it. And it's 2 locked doors. But, okay, here's what I can do, though. This isn't gonna work. This isn't gonna work. I could buy 2 bananas, which will give me enough. I needed this soup. And now I just wasted that constellation. I just wasted that constellation. Mind you, I should have checked the door first. Oh, wait! I have salt! I have salt! Yes! Oh, it's a wonderful day for salt! You're locked, right? And the dark room. Oh my gosh. And this is an electronic key. But maybe I'll get the electronic key card from going all the way back. And I don't have any money for the chapel to take from me, you greedy bastards. And I could just do a straight shot back to the hall. Holy cow. 2 chests. There should be 4 chests. Oh my god, this is the biggest troll possible! Have you ever... nobody probably knows I have no mouth and I must scream. I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream is a collection of dystopic short stories where a supercomputer named Am takes over the entire world. And one of the short stories is something along the lines of the supercomputer Am. He leaves like 5 people on the brink of death at all times. And it's the only last 5 people in the entire world. They're the only survivors. He keeps them starving and miserable and destitute. And then he says that there's a there's food. He gives them food, but you have to go all the way on this perilous, treacherous journey, all the way to the godforsaken frozen north across, like, rocky, icy shards in a cave in the middle of nowhere. And because they're all starving, they go off and they do it. Because he keeps them just enough alive. And when they finally get there, it's a can of peaches. And they don't have a can opener to get into it. And that's the only food they can eat. And this is the exact same thing where I'm sitting here looking with 0 keys at 4 locked chests because I doubled the reward because I had the telescope for the horoscope that's not going to work anymore because I can't go backwards every time I look at the constellations. And all I needed was this to be a straight hallway. Literally anything else besides a curve. It could have been a red room. I didn't care. Oh. I was so close. There's nothing I'm missing, right? I'm not like... I don't have a shovel. There's 2 things in the courtyard and I never found a shovel. Honestly, the shovel is probably the most useful thing to put in the coat check. Which I also don't have a coat check, which is fine. I don't think I missed any items in here. There's nowhere else to go. This screwed me right here, I think. Not that it would have made it much better, but I didn't even realize that I left this whole thing just dead ends. This is a key card. That's a locked door. That's a locked door. Okay. Call it a day. That's a mid-sized villa? I guess it's actually still less rooms, technically, than... and I could have locked... Although I don't think there was an opportune time to put the code check down, but I could have locked up the key card. I could have put the key card instead of the stupid purse. Oh my god, I'm addicted to this game. I'm addicted to this game. I can't stop. I literally can't stop. Thank you everybody who's sitting here enjoying this journey with me because this is phenomenal. This is such a good game. I haven't wrote down... It's good to have the notepad though. Definitely write about the notepad. Can I take one of these? Can it give me extra steps if I have something to lean on? Because I can't lean on myself to get through the damn house. Or God, apparently. I spawned the chapel and it screwed me both times. Alrighty, what doorways are we gonna get today? We got a hallway. Don't know if I want to use the hallway this early. We got a den, which is very useful and gives me a gem. That's a good early room because it gives me 2 ways to go. The parlor. Gonna go with the den again. I like the idea of having the den close by. Chapel, storeroom, guest bedroom. All of these are flipping terrible. We're gonna put the chapel right up in the front. I hate it, but we're gonna do it. And through here, we're gonna throw... the parlor. Spare? I don't want to use the spare room. There are 3 items. There are 3 boxes in this room. That's true. 2 boxes in this room are empty. That's true. This box is one of the 2 empty boxes. That's false. That's the right box. See, and I got the magnifying glass here last time. This is gonna be, please be the right one. Oh, thank God. I got the magnifying glass here last time, and now I don't get it. Passageway requires 2 gems. Don't want to use that yet. Corridor is always left unlocked. Guest bedroom's gonna lead me to a dead end. Corridor will prevent me from needing to go through the chapel unless absolutely necessary, so I'm gonna do the corridor here. Although, do you want to save the corridor? If you save the corridor before the antechamber. Passageway I don't want to use right here. I'm gonna do the corridor. I'm gonna also go back through to the den while it's still early. You stopped on day 7. I think, yeah, day 7 is probably, like, a good time to sort of say, hey, I think I've had my fill of it. Like, I definitely need a break. Bedroom is really good. Storeroom would be good here too. I think I want to do the storeroom early on. Because I have the corridor and the den. So I'm going to do the storeroom to get the stuff. I mean, the bedroom also would have been good, but I could save the bedroom. Plus, that is kind of like stuck in literally the corner, so I don't mind it. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps. Very useful. Closet. I do have 2 ways to continue to go north. Definitely don't want to use the spare room. 2 items seems the most useful. This is good because long term it'll help out. That's a good long term play to ensure that I keep my steps up. But honestly, I think the items early on, because if I have items early on, and that's a new item, sleep mask. The first time you enter each bedroom, see? Gain +5. Okay, so it's not as good. I mean, it's actually like the first time you enter, so it's just as good as that other thing. So that was a good move. Let us go back to the thing. We're starting off, we're having a good day. Do you think that the game kind of intentionally... Do you think that this game sort of intentionally makes sure that you can't win? Like, the game ensured that there was no way. The odds of having certain rooms was higher. That would make sure I would have an impossible combination. Because they want you to go through longer. I wonder. I would think not. The courtyard, gem requirement. Courtyard is good. Observatory is very good because it lets me get back around, but so does the courtyard. I don't want to keep wasting... Although I don't have to look through the telescope, technically. I'm going to do the courtyard because it gives me 2 ways to go. 2 ways, specifically 2 ways in the correct direction. I also might have missed that dirt pile last time, too. I don't know if that screwed me. What do you do? Shatter padlocks. Oh, that would have been so useful. Commissary, useless. Hallway, kind of useless. Utility closet, not the best layout here. Maybe the breaker box. I don't like the idea of needing to use the breaker box. Not with the... But the commissary here is useless. I need to learn what these do. The garage is now on. Keycard entry system. I don't know the proper way to use that. I don't know the proper way to use that. That's a good spot for security. Bad spot for the bedroom. That'll literally just lock me in. Pantry, also pretty good. I'll do security. Nothing in the house. Security level. Set security. Determines the amount of keycard security doors that will be deployed in your estate. Low. Offline mode. This determines the default setting the security doors will be set to if power is lost. As a general safety rule, offline mode should be set to unlocked if any staff are working. Unlocked. So this would have saved me in the... That probably would have saved me in the other room, yeah? Laboratory! House, experimental house features. I've never been to the laboratory yet. That's a dead end. That's a good one. Gem requirement 1. See, I'm using all my gems on these individual doors. I don't know if that's the right move either. We're going to save the... I think we want to try to save the orange rooms too. Let's check out what you have to offer. Because I haven't discovered you ever. You are more likely to draw red rooms while drafting. Well, that's just a horrible idea. When you enter this room, this would give me plus 10, plus another 5. That's extra 15 steps. This lets me continue. Let's do that here. I want to check out what the laboratory has to offer, though. Can I drink coffee? Extra steps? No, I'm a sleepy boy. Experimental house features. I typically work over at Cinca Labs, but got sent over here a month to assist with more the new turbine test. To assist more, I think I need some help. For the past 3 days, I've been unable to find the laboratory. Today was the first success. Can anyone tell me if this is typical? And if so, how do you get any work done? Before I arrived, I was briefed on the way the doors work, but I must admit I did not expect to exclude it from my new workstation. Any tips from fellow technicians would be appreciated. So this is a rare room, then? This machine requires additional pumped from the boiler room. So we need to find the boiler room. Are they trying to work out the lot periodic table? Oh. Oh, this is a big puzzle here. Okay. They're trying to find out how the house works. The science behind the house. Heating and cooling. H2O melting point at 0.1. Test 205 atmosphere pressure in Mount Holly freezer. Technician Randolph. And melting point 0 degrees. Room temperature complete thaw. What? Oh, wait. Oh, wait, no, hold on. How do I back out? Let me out. Hold on. What? Effective immediate electronic mail can be accessed via the security terminal. Through security terminal equals red. I don't know what that means. Okay, so we have the 3 in the corner, 8, 12. Helium, iron, Na is sodium, Ne, Ni is nickel. I don't think it really matters if I know. What is Ne? Nitrogen? I haven't taken chemistry since I was in high school. Research logs. After an experiment has been performed. You are free to experiment by covering different mechanics to create an original and unique house feature that will last until the end of day. Whenever you draft a red room, lose 5 steps, and then add 3 aquariums to today's draft pool. Whenever you draft a shop room, immediately gain 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house. Immediately spread dirt on the driveway. I don't have a shovel. I have a lot. Whenever you draft a shop room, add 3 aquariums. Whenever you draft a shop room, gain 1 key for every 2 hallways. I don't know what an aquarium would do. Having 3 of them every time I draft a shop? Gain 1 key. I guess I'm not gonna find out what an aquarium is unless I do this, right? Gain 1 key for every 2 hallways. Can I don't think I have. I don't have any hallways. Yet. Spread dirt on the driveway? I don't want to do that because I'm going to be so far from the main hall. It has to be this, right? Whenever you drop a shop room, Gain 1 key for every 2 hallways. No. Spread dirt on the driveway only if I find a shovel. Add 3 aquariums. I don't know if I want, like, 6 aquariums added to the draft pool. By drafting 2 shops. But sure, why not? Okay. Research logs. Research logs will be available the day after an experiment has been performed. Okay. So there's a lot of it's making me hungry too. I don't know what that arrow is supposed to mean. 3, 8, 12, 2, 9, 11, blah, 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 blah. I mean, this is pointing this way as if to this, right? I need to do something in the boiler room to get that. And then we do have 3 for helium, but then whatever the heck this is. And I have no idea. I have literally 0 idea what I'm supposed to do with any of this. I don't suppose as the inheritor of this house I could hire the staff back, right? Can I get the chemist who worked in here? Probably not. I am almost at a dead ends. The Nook will let me go forward. This will lose half my step. This is a dangerous time to lose half my steps, so it has to be the Nook. Use the key I just got. Lovely! I love it. Hallway. Okay, finally something useful. Hallway it is. These are going to be locked, right? Oh, no, lucky. Garage! Is that what I turned on? West Wing Hall. That's really useful. That's extra steps. Garage, plus 3 keys. I'm going to need keys, yeah? Just sort of sucks because... Oh, I guess I have a... This gives me 2 ways to progress, and I only will have the 2 ways. I'm really gonna... I already have 2 keys, though. And I have a sledgehammer. If I find any chests, I have a sledgehammer. Coat check. Oh... I could get my coin purse. Pantry. Four coins. I don't have any shops, so coins. Do I want a coin purse? I have a sledgehammer and a sleeping mask. Do I want to store one of those, actually, is a better question, probably, right? Probably the sledgehammer. This is probably really stupid to do. So can I already retrieve... I'm going to claim that, and I'm going to check the sledgehammer. Because I haven't found any chests, and I know I just wasted the double chests, but there you go. West Wing Hall never needs keys. Greenhouse. You are more likely to draw green rooms while drafting. Useful. You may draw new floor plans in this room. Not so useful. Greenhouse. Is there a reason to go in the greenhouse? I'm hoping... Oh! Hello! Metal detector! You look like you're missing something, yeah? What? The... What should I do with this? With gems nor coin... Trees found inside will never shade. The gems that shine in night and rain. The clue you hold cannot be paid with gems nor coins, so toss away these sheets and you find a worthy trade. What? trees found inside will never shade the gems that shine in night and rain. The clue you hold cannot be paid with gems nor coins, so toss away these sheets. You find a worthy trade. Huh? Oh, there are so many things I'm just not getting. I see the dirt pile there. I am aquarium. This is a good spot for the spare room. But an even better spot, a room of every color. I have no gems. I can't get the gosh darn aquarium. This is gonna be locked, isn't it? Of course it is. I do have a metal detector, so I can go patio. Extra steps, billiard room. Ooh. Spread gems in each. Spread gem in each green room. I get 1, 2, 3 green rooms if I use up my steps. Honestly, getting 3 gems at this stage. Oh, it needs a gem to get the room with gems. Gotcha. Understood. Sorry to bother you, sir. Let's go do some... Oh! Secret! Money, 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 money. Key! Oh, thank God. I probably should go back and explore some of the house. Let's do some math. 20. 18 plus 4. 18 minus 4. 14. Bam. 5. Well, 4 times 5. 20. Bam. 20 divided by 5. 5. Wait, that's 4. Damn it. Oh, God. 7 minus 3. 4. Times 5 is 20. Divided by 2 is 10. Keys! Oh, I'm key loaded! We're jacked in keys. Aquarium. I don't have any gems. And I just lost. I just lost the game. Because you can only find gems and coins with the metal detector, right? You don't get extra... You don't get extra gems. Okay. Well, that's that. God damn it. Oh. I guess let's just get some use out of the mask, shall we? At least we could end... Oh, a gem! Thank you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time, blah, blah, blah. I don't need to know the rules of Darts player variation. We're at 40 steps. We have 40 step. The metal detector is... Yeah, we can't do anything with that. Alright. Call it a day. Call it! I'm addicted. I can't stop. I can't stop. Alright. Let me just make sure. I just want to check that everything's running fine. Okay, I'm gonna call it there, I guess. Thank you all for watching. This is a really fun game. I really like it. We'll definitely keep playing it, even though I'm ending the stream. It's just really, really cool. So, thank you, everybody. Bobby, Fork You, Blue Number, Red for stopping by. King Styles! Oh, I missed you, King Styles. I missed your chat. I'm sorry. Tony for stopping by. Appreciate all of you. Really great game. Really great game. But hope all of you have a really great night. And it's always fun. You know, the fun thing about playing games and doing streams is that I know that you guys are here watching, listening, enjoying side by side. So it feels like I'm sitting around playing with friends, you know? And that's always a nice special feeling. So thank you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful night. Bye.